All right, I'm getting ready to go out. My plan is to go thrifting in San Luis, though I've got a few stops to make along the way, so don't know how much time we'll actually have once we get there, but should be fun. Got my tea, decaf, iced chai, homemade, because I don't actually know anywhere you can buy decaf chai. I'm trying a stash tea today. I don't like it as much as the usual yogi that I drink, so I probably won't be getting it again, but it's still decent. All right, gonna start the car, get some music on, and we'll go. First stop, I am in Rio Grande, and I'm gonna go into a hardware store that I remember has some really cute pots, because I got this little plant at Five Below that's really cute and I'm really excited to use it in my room, but obviously don't like the black pot, so I'm gonna try to find something else for it. And it turned out this was not actually the hardware store I was thinking of. I am at OSH, or Outdoor Hardware Supply, but I was thinking of another store. However, they still did have some really cute pots, and I found what I was looking for, so I got this one for the plant from Five Below. So there we go, and I actually broke one of its branches putting it in and out of the bags. I was trying it in different pots, so I'm gonna have to try to glue that back on, but yeah, should be fine. And then I also got this really cute little baby one that I'm gonna hopefully put a succulent in, but they didn't have any succulents I liked here, but there is another hardware store in AG that has much better succulents, so I'll go there, probably not today, but hopefully soon, or I'll just wait till the Cal Poly plant shop opens and try to get a succulent from them. All right, I'm gonna keep going. All right, I just stopped at my doctor's office and picked up a big bag of supplements for my mom and I, and actually heading to San Luis now, so yay. See you there. Alright, I am stopping in downtown Slow real quick because I want to go to the Cal Poly store and get a sticker for my laptop, and then I also want to go to Bliss Cafe and see if they have any more gluten-free brownies, because I got one there a few weeks ago and I haven't stopped thinking about it. So let's cross our fingers. Alright, so I am now just outside of downtown, getting ready to go into the first thrift store. So my time downtown was successful in that I got the sticker I wanted for my laptop, and then I also got a decal for my car, and very exciting, Bliss Cafe, it's a vegan cafe in downtown. They did have a gluten-free brownie, which is exactly what I wanted, so I'm very excited about that. While I was downtown, I also got a parking ticket. So a word of advice, do not park in where the curb is yellow. Did not see any signs about that. Fortunately, it's only $53, but still a bit more than I would want to pay for making a dumb mistake of parking there for 20 minutes. I did pay, just couldn't park where the yellow zone was, so yeah. Anyway, we are now at Fred and Betty's thrift store, but I'm gonna sit in the car for a minute and eat a snack, wait for my meds to kick in, and then we'll go inside. Okay, so I am in the parking lot of another thrift store that's right down the street from Fred and Betty's. It's called Hope Chest. I've been here once before, but it's been a long time. But this will probably be the only other store we get to today because it is already 4:15 and most thrift stores close at 5. I definitely spent way too long at Fred and Betty's and way too much money, although a lot of their prices are decent, comparable to, you know, Goodwill, but it's definitely one of the cleanest, most organized thrift stores that I've ever been to. It's great. So I'm going to have to do a haul for you guys when I get back, because I put everything in my trunk because it wasn't gonna fit up here with me. All right, I am back from the Hope Chest. I forgot to take any footage, but it is definitely a smaller thrift store, not as large a selection, but it is very clean and organized. However, it's also pretty expensive. So it's definitely the best thrift store I've ever seen if you're looking for fabric, because they have the yardage listed on the pieces and they're good size. They're not like scraps like you see at a lot of thrift stores. Still got a few things that I will show you guys later when I get home, and I'm not quite sure what I'm doing now. Feeling pretty tired, probably just gonna go home, but I'll update you if anything changes. All right, was a little tired and hungry, didn't feel like driving home, so I'm now headed to this place called Sushi Goku that I've been once before, so I'll let you guys know how it is. Okay, so I just finished dinner. I'm really basic, so I just had a California roll and some tempura, but it was pretty good. I liked it. I was very happy with my roll. Ended up being a bit more money than I was hoping. I was checking prices on Google, and of course prices are going up everywhere, so what they had was a bit out of date, but still not too bad. It was worth it. Definitely got a little extra energy before heading home, so that's where I am going now. Definitely no more unexpected stops. And I will film a haul of my thrift store finds for you guys tomorrow. See you then. All right, so I am back. It's a few days later and I'm here to film the rest of my thrift haul for you guys. So the first thing I wanted to show you was some books that I got at Fred and Betty's. And they definitely have like the best organized book section of any thrift store I've ever seen, because they actually like kind of group books by genre. So it's easy like to go look at the fiction section versus nonfiction, and stuff like that, which is so nice compared to most thrift stores that just throw any and every book onto a shelf and call it good. So I found this copy of Much Ado About Nothing, which is one of my favorite Shakespeare plays, but I didn't actually have a physical copy of it. And it's Folder Shakespeare Library, which is honestly by far the best edition of any Shakespeare play to get, because they have line numbers, which is surprisingly hard to find, but absolutely necessary if you are citing a play in MLA. And then they also have definitions of terms. So I've been trying to kind of build a collection of these ones, and this is one of my favorites that I didn't have, so I am happy about that. The cover does have some little folds and stuff in it, but I don't care. It's nothing major, and the inside pages all look really clean. There's no writing. So that one I think was only like $1.50. But then they had a table in the middle where they had like some newer, nicer books that cost a bit more. So one I got from there is Tim O'Brien, The Things That They Carried. And I've read a short story. I've read the short story, The Things They Carried, but not the entire book that it comes from. And I've heard it's really, really good. So this one cost me $5, which I like to find books cheaper, especially at a thrift store, but it is in really good condition, so I can't really complain much. And then this is really cool. They had a box of A Date with a Book. So it is wrapped. I don't know what's in it. And it has a little tag. So it said that this one is a famous Chinese American author, fiction tale of love and sisterhood, and a secret revealed. So I've always kind of wanted to do one of these blind books and see what we get. And so this was $4, which is cheaper than I've seen the similar ideas other places. So I'm going to go ahead and open that up and see what we got. And it is, ooh, Amy Tan. I've read one of her books that I liked, so I have actually been wanting to read more by her, and the title is The 100 Secret Senses. And it's a really nice hardback copy. It looks in great condition. So yeah, I'm probably gonna go ahead and read that today and see what I think of it. So hopefully I'll get a chance to come back and let you guys know when I finish. Hi guys, just checking in a few days later to let you know that I did finish The 100 Secret Senses. I enjoyed it. I would rate it at about 3.5 stars on Goodreads rating system. So that's between liked it and really liked it. The characters were really interesting, although the plot was not like exciting. But I loved the characters. The book centers around the main character, Olivia, who is half Chinese, and focuses on her relationships mostly with her half-sister Quan, who is full Chinese, born in China. And the chapters are really interesting. Like the first half of the chapter will be about Olivia's life now, focusing on her relationship with Quan, but also her relationship with her ex-husband. And the second half of the chapter will be like the stories that Quan tells Olivia about her past life in China. And everything kind of comes to a head at the end, and it is very interesting how that turns out. So I'm not going to spoil it, but if that sounds like something you're interested in, definitely check it out. And if you are ever interested in more of what I read and what I think about it, you can absolutely follow me on Goodreads. I'll put a link on the screen. All right, now back to the video. All right, so those were the 3 books that I got at Fred and Betty's, and then let me go and get the clothes to show you guys. So the first thing I got from Fred and Betty's is this green button-up shirt. The brand is Level 10, which I've never really heard of before, but that's okay. I really like the color, and I believe it was $5. So there's some details on this shirt I really like. You can see there's a bit of a black and white pattern here poking out when you wear it open, and then it has that on the sides as well. So that was kind of a cool detail. And then the pocket is just a little button, and the pocket's on the inside of the shirt instead of the outside. So I thought that was also a cool detail. So yeah, this is the first one I got. So the second shirt I got is this Hawaiian print button up. So it's red and it's got the palm trees and the hibiscus flowers. And the brand is St. John's Bay, and I also got it for $5. I don't see myself wearing this so much on a daily basis, but I thought it might be kind of fun for going to the beach or for the right event. It was just kind of seemed like a good thing to have. Might want to pull it out someday. So the next thing I got at Fred and Betty's is this black and white Baja hoodie. Does have a hood. These are always just really popular in my area because they sell them at all of the beaches. And I haven't had one before, so it's kind of nice. It also has some kind of toggles closure here, which is different than a lot of them. And it has some little extra details on the strings, which I thought was cute. And of course, a big pocket. And this one was $10. So the next thing I got is this really oversized tie-dye t-shirt. I think it's actually a men's extra large, and the brand is Goodfellow, which is Target's men's collection. So I've always been a little uncertain about the oversized style on me, but I just really liked the color and the pattern. So I decided I'd go ahead and give it a try. I also got this solid black t-shirt. The brand is Gap, and this was $4 as well, I believe. And so it's just a solid black t-shirt, really plain, but the fabric is pretty comfortable. It's soft. And anytime I go thrifting, I'm always kind of on the lookout for like solid black, white, and gray shirts, because those are really good to use for like craft projects. I do a lot of machine embroidery and then also some Cricut iron-on type of stuff. So this will most likely kind of go into one of those projects. But it's also always just nice to have basics. You can never have too many black shirts. And then I found this really cute tie-dye bucket hat. And so it's got pink and blue, little bit of yellow. Don't love that yellow quite as much. Looks almost slightly stained. But I have been wanting a tie-dye bucket hat for a while, and this one was only $3. So that was pretty great. And it's cute. And it also seems like it could be reversible if you removed the tag. So I probably am thinking about doing that. But the tag does say it is Lula Collection by Bindia. Never heard of it, but something I've been looking out for a while. The last thing I got from Fred and Betty's is this kind of purplish blazer. And if you've noticed from me, TARDIS, or the Funko Pops behind me, I'm a huge Doctor Who fan, and pretty much anytime I go to a thrift store, I look at the jackets to see if I can find any that might work as a cosplay for any one of the Doctors. And this is the closest I have ever come to seeing something that looks like the 11th Doctor's jacket. And it's kind of long. The cut isn't exactly the same as his, but it's not too far off. And it is purplish. Didn't look quite as purple when I got it home as it did in the store. But I still think if I had the bow tie and the vest underneath, I think it would probably be a pretty passable cosplay. So I'm going to hold on to it for that. Okay, so now I'm going to show you what I got at the Hope Chest, which was the other thrift store that I went to. And again, I didn't get as much there, partially because it was more expensive and I'd already spent a lot of money at Fred and Betty's. But I still did find some cool things. First, this puzzle. I love puzzles, and I love rainbows. I've seen these puzzles a few times and always kind of wanted to get one, but they tend to be pretty expensive when I see them online. But this one was only $3, and it is brand new. So it is still packaged. So that is fantastic. And it also looks like the pieces have letters on the back of them to make putting it together easier. Though I probably won't look at them because I like more of a challenge. So I am looking forward to doing that. And then another thing I found there was this black and kind of silvery striped Calvin Klein tie. And I've just kind of wanted like a thin black tie to wear sometimes. And I've been looking out for one, and so then I saw this one with the silvery pattern and thought that was just a little bit cooler than solid black. I did notice when I got it in the car that the stitching has kind of ripped out on the back a little bit, but it's only a small section and it's absolutely something that I can fix. So I will probably be repairing that, and then it should be all good to wear. And then I will go and get the shirt that I got to show you guys. So this is the shirt that I got from the Hope Chest, and it's this plain white fitted button-up from Liz Claiborne. And one of those good things that's always good to have on hand to wear under a blazer or some pants when you've got something a little bit dressier. And I don't have one, so seemed like perfect. It fits me really well. The sleeves are nice and long, which is always a must for me, and it was $7. Oh, and I almost forgot another thing that I found at the Hope Chest. It is just a black and white tapestry of the famous wave painting. And to be honest, I didn't realize that was what it was when I bought it, because I didn't want to completely unfold it in the thrift store. But I just kind of saw the pattern of the spots, the black and white spots, and I thought it would be really cool on like a shirt or some pants or something. So I might try to upcycle it into something that I can wear. Otherwise I'll find someone who's got space for it in their house. So if you stayed to the end, thank you so much for joining me on this little San Luis thrifting adventure. I hope you enjoyed it, because I know that I did, and I'll hope to see you in another video soon. Bye!